Nina Soul here. I am just jumping on here to show you guys a recipe that I'm going to be making. This is my recipe to Four Thieves vinegar. So Four Thieves vinegar, for those of you guys that are not very familiar with it, I'm going to just set Shaw down there. For those of you that are not very familiar with Four Thieves vinegar or how it's used or why you would think about using it, Four Thieves vinegar is really good for cleansing, it's good for protection, um, it's good for healing. But saying all the good things, again, Four Thieves vinegar can be used for bad things as well. It can be used for banishing spells, which isn't always bad. To banish is not always bad. It can be used for hexing, for souring up somebody's life, for let's see. Oh, well, the reason why I really want to use this is, and what I like to use it for is I will like to use it as a candle dressing. Sometimes I will also use it for the business, for the shop, because if you guys are owners of anything, if you guys own a home, if you guys own a car, if you guys own a business, me, for example, you might want to think about making yourself some Four Thieves vinegar, because this works really well in anointing and making circles, casting protective circles around your properties, your possessions, your, the things that you own. So you can use this around your home to protect from thieves. You can use this around your car to protect from thieves. You can use this in your business. You can put it in a little cup in the front of, like, where the entryway is to your business. You can put it there, and in a way to keep out thieves, to keep out people who are going to steal from you, to keep out people who are going to try to rob you. So that is what I like to use Four Thieves vinegar for. I'm sorry, I'm getting in the light. So basically what I did was I took a ball of garlic, I took it apart. I'm only going to use 7 pieces. So what I did was I took it apart, pulled off seven, what do they call them? 7 ears, I think they're called. And I smashed them down. I did not take the outer shell off, which some people choose to. I choose to leave them on because I feel that that gives it, it's the encasing, it's what's around it. So I feel like, for me anyway, it's usable. To me, it has the intention of securing and protecting, being the outer shell. So I leave it on, and I use 2 different kinds of vinegar. You do not need to use like really expensive, organic apple cider vinegar. I recommend that you use that for other things like that you're going to drink and stuff, because it's very beneficial. But if you are just going to use some regular vinegar, you guys can get regular vinegar at Dollar Tree. You guys can get it at Aldi. Pretty much anywhere. They have it very, very cheap. So you just, this is not going to be something that you're going to drink. At least I hope you don't. um, and so I'm using this vinegar mixed with this vinegar. So this one right here is apple cider vinegar. This is, again, this is not the one that I would choose to drink. When I drink apple cider vinegar, I usually go for the organic one that has the mother in it. That one is very beneficial for you, but I'm sure this one is good too, but it's not, I don't know, for me, for drinking wise, I would go with the better one. This one, I'm going to go ahead and mix these 2 vinegars together to make my Four Thieves vinegar. So you guys are going to need, and you don't even need, if you guys choose not to go with apple cider and you just want to use regular vinegar, you can. I'm using apple cider because, again, I plan on using this for my business, and apples to me represent abundance. They also represent magic, and that's exactly what we do. So it's just more intention for me. You guys can change it up and use whatever it is that you guys want. Let's see who joined me. Oh, Trini's with me. Erica. Hey, Erica. Hi, Melly. She said, hello, beautiful. I saved a garlic shell today. Ironic. Good evening, everyone. Oh, awesome. Yeah, maybe you could probably even do this, girl. I bet you got all these ingredients at home. You're like pulling them off your shelf, like, oh, I got this, I got that. um, so yeah, so I'm gonna use oh, and here's the other thing is that you want to pick 4 ingredients. That's the number for the 4 Thieves vinegar. It's just like, yes, I do, lol. So that's the number for 4 Thieves vinegar. You want to pick out 4 ingredients. I don't count these as an ingredient. I mean, you can, like, if you want to get like really like no, Nina, it's an ingredient, you're using it, okay, whatever. To me, this, I'm not counting this as an ingredient. So this is just gonna be my liquid, my base. My ingredients are gonna be the garlic. And you guys, this cutting board is so ratchet because I always use it for like, I don't know, I don't really use it too much anymore because it's so old, but I use it for like things like this, like garlic and just shit that's gonna kind of like stay in there, like that scent. Because I don't like my other ones to be, I don't know, like if I'm gonna cut fruit, I don't want to smell garlic on the thing. I don't know, I'm weird. I'm weird, but I don't like to throw things away. So it might look ratchet, but to me it's still usable. And this darkness comes from potatoes. So that's what that's about. Let's see. Oh, hey, Erica, great video idea. I love it. Yes. Okay. So this is just one ingredient right here. Hey, Dom. The next ingredient I'm going to use, and you guys can use, if you guys have it, wormwood is a really good herb to use, but I don't have it on hand. So I'm using lavender. And you guys, these labels, I found these at Dollar Tree, like in the school supplies area. So you guys can label your herbs with labels from the Dollar Tree. I don't know what they use them for, but I thought they were cute. So anyway, I'm going to use lavender. It's going to be another one of my ingredients. So right here I got 1 ingredient, 2 ingredients, 7 cloves of ajo and the lavender. Then I'm going to be using the sage. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay, sage. There we go. So I'm gonna be using white sage. The shit, what was the other? Oh, the rosemary. I gotta go cut it. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta go cut rosemary real quick. Okay, my baby? Okay. I have this piece of, I'm like so unorganized for this video. I have this piece of dry rosemary that was on my plant. And I was like, I'm going to cut it off when I'm going to use it. So this is just a dry piece that was on my rosemary plant. So this is going to be my other ingredients. So there are my 4 ingredients. It's just going to be garlic, lavender, white sage, and rosemary. Those are going to be the ingredients. And then I have my pots of vinegar going over here. So this has already been, it's been on for a while. It's already hot and getting bubbly and stuff. Babe, I'm gonna see if he'll hold you guys while I oh, Dom wants to know what is the difference between white sage and blue sage. The only difference, hi Desert Siren, for me the difference between the sages, like, because there's cooking sage, there's sage that you would use more for teas, there's the California white sage, which mostly is grown in hotter climates. It's something that we can't really grow like around here, so I guess there's maybe the areas that they grow, also the energy properties of it. Um, yeah, but I mean, I think sage is all pretty much, I guess it's pretty much the same for me anyway. I would consider it all cleansing, honestly. It's just like rosemary. I mean, rosemary is very cleansing to me as well. I guess it would depend on the properties or the way that you feel when you burn it. I would try burning it and then just kind of vibe it out and see what type of energy you get off of it, Dom. That's what I would do. That's what I usually do. And then, if I'm curious enough, I'll go and look it up and see what, if what I feel resonates with what I'm reading. But, babe, oh, this man, I think he's got his headphones on. Let's see. Maybe I can put you guys where you guys can see what I'm going to do. I was hoping he would come and hold my camera. Ay, Dios. Trying to put you guys on top of my molcajete. Is that gonna... Yes! Oh, yes! Yay! Okay. Good. There we go. There. Okay. Alright. So, I do my brujeria, like I do my cooking, my recipes. I don't measure anything. I just go with what I feel is right. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my 7 cloves of garlic in there. You guys can put as little or as much of your ingredients as you want to. Don't feel like everything is about measurements and the science of it and blah, blah, blah. You guys can do it however you want. If you guys have more rosemary, throw more rosemary in there. You can think of another herb. Like if you don't have rosemary or you don't have sage, you could use, let's see, 4 Thieves vinegar. What else would I use? I would use chili peppers. You could even use chili peppers. Chili peppers, you could use black pepper. Like if you guys have the peppercorns, and I'm going to throw the whole stem in there and everything. But if you guys have whole peppercorns like this, you guys can, throw peppercorns in there. You can use cinnamon stick. If you don't have anything else, use cinnamon stick. Don't be like, oh, I can't make this because I don't have that. I don't have exactly what Nina's using. Use whatever it is that you feel would go with this. Even if you don't have vinegar, you guys, if you have some pickle juice on hand, if you guys like to eat pickles and you got leftover pickle juice, that's got vinegar. That's basically how they make pickles. It's a pickling process. They use vinegar for it. So, use what you got on hand. Make your own, do your own thing. And don't feel like you can't do it because you don't got what I'm using. Another witchy tip I'm gonna tell you guys is that, and I'm not reading you guys' messages or comments because I'm on this side of the phone and the comments are on the other side of the phone. So I'm not ignoring y'all. I'll get to you once I get to that side. So what I usually do is I'll buy a whole smudge stick. You can use a big one, you can use a small one, but what I'll do is I'll cut the strings off and I'll put it in a jar like this and I'll burn it like this better, because what I've been noticing is that you get like this internal burn in your smudge stick and then all of a sudden it gets out of control. Like I've had to take it outside before, like, whoa. But you could just use, cut the strings, break it apart, put it in a jar and pull out as you need, then you got more control over it. So that's just another one of my witchy tips. Well, this is already good right here. I didn't even show y'all this. So this is the coffee I'm boiling to make my hair color. I didn't do ground coffee. I know some people do ground coffee, but I use coffee beans. So I boiled some coffee beans and I made a little bit extra because I'm going to pour some into a coffee cup for my La Madama as an offering. So I made a little bit extra, but this is going to be used for my hair color because I wanted to throw in a little bit of a coffee color with my henna, which is what I'm going to use. And then you guys don't have to, don't be like me, because I don't recommend that you guys do this. Because I'm not sure if it's safe or not, but this is ground up selenite. And so this is me preparing my hair color right here. If you guys use natural hair color, you guys can do it like this. But what I do is I take a real little bit. You see that what I got under my nails? I take a real little bit of selenite powder and sprinkle that in. And this is what I'm going to use to do my hair color. And you guys don't have to do that because I'm not saying that it's like 100% safe. But I like to do it because, and it's a real little bit. I mean, fucking salt is not good for you either. Come on now. It's a real little bit. I didn't like, you know, but I just put a little tiny bit in there because I wanted to get some extra charging, you know, extra crown chakra things going on and just charging and cleansing and all that good stuff. Amplifying. I wanted to do all that. So I'm putting this stuff in my hair and coffee is a really good it's really good for it's good for your thought process. So you know, I'm putting this on my head to kind of get like more of that good energy, keep that coming, you know. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing with this. And um, yeah, I don't know. I like it. Another idea that you guys could do if you guys don't want to throw a little like selenite powder in your, and we have ground selenite for grounding at the shop. So what this is basically it's broken pieces of selenite and you can make your own selenite powder. So if you guys are wanting to know where you would get selenite to make powder out of, you guys can definitely let us know, and we sell pouches of it at the shop. So yeah, I just grounded it up and just took, you know, you guys seen. I didn't put a whole lot, you know, but you know, if it's bad for you, it's bad for you. So is anything, breathing air is bad for you. Okay, oh, back to my Four Thieves vinegar. I'm getting all sidetracked. Okay, so then what I basically did was I broke up some sage. I didn't, like I said, I didn't measure it or anything like that. It's not a, you know, even when I cook, I throw, like, I'll smell. Uy, Dios. Whew, don't smell that. Usually when I'm cooking, I'll smell, I'll be like, what does it need? What does it need? And I'll throw that in, like, okay, it needs salt, it needs this. Ooh, oh, that was bad. I forgot I was boiling vinegar. I'm like, oh. So then I'm going to use the lavender. So I'm going to do like a big, nice big palmful like this of lavender bud. See, so I didn't use very much of sage because sage is very potent. It's very like, you know, it's got, you know, and lavender is more of like, for me anyway, I don't know. Lavender for me has more of a pleasant scent. And we got like that aqua vinegar going on in here. Oy, my goodness. And that's it. I'm going to use my kitchen witching wand that Red Witch made for me. See that little seahorse on there? This is the one that I use when I'm making like my brews and stuff. This, you guys, this would be for me considered a brew right here. Oh, I was going the wrong way. I want to go counterclockwise because this is, I'm making it with the intentions of removing. There's a story to this, to Four Thieves vinegar too, you guys. The story has something to do with, it had something to do with around the time of the plague, that there was four thieves that were running around stealing people's money. They were breaking into houses that were quarantined, robbing people who were dying or who were dead already. And they were going around robbing people, and everyone was like, how are they not getting sick? So I guess these thieves had gotten caught because they were all on the run. They had gotten caught, and they had traded their recipe to be let go, to be released. So they actually used their recipe of how it was that they were making this happen to get them out of their situation and to get them you know. So I guess somehow this recipe ended up in New Orleans, where it got introduced into voodoo. And, you know, they started using it for their own reasons as well. So, yeah, there's some history that goes with Four Thieves vinegar. If you guys want to know more about that, there's books out there that you guys can get. I just wanted to, you know, tell you basically what it is that I know of it. And that's really it, you guys. I'm just gonna let this steep for a while. You can see it. I'm just gonna let it steep for a while, and then every once in a while I'm gonna go and mix it. I'm gonna do it in a counterclockwise motion for removing, for repelling, for banishing, for preventing. And, you know, if I come up with some more intentions that I want to add to this, you know, then I'll come back and I'll mix it. You know, you guys don't have to have it all like all together right away. Like if you start doing something else, like for example, I'm gonna go start working on orders. So I'm gonna get this hair color in my hair, and then I'm gonna go start working on orders. And then, you know, before I, oh, let me show y'all my henna that I'm gonna be using. So this is the henna I'm gonna be using. It's medium brown. And this is what I'm going to be mixing with the coffee to go in my hair. So, and you guys, this to me, this smells so good. I love the earthiness of henna. It's really grounding. But it also, for me anyway, it smells so good. It makes me think, when I smell it, it makes me think of tea. It makes me think of, what is that tea that I'm thinking about? Y'all help me out. Help me out. Matcha tea. Matcha tea. Yeah, it reminds me of that. There we go. Look at how beautiful. Isn't that so pretty? Yes, matcha. Thank you, Erica. Girls, sometimes I be forgetting my damn words. Oh, let me catch up with y'all. Erica says, do you have lavender available at the shop? Yes, Erica. Yes, I do. So the lavender, the sage, what else? What the hell? Oh, and the rosemary. Yeah, we have all those. We have those herbs at the shop. So, if you guys don't know where to get those, you guys can stop on in. You guys can even make your own mix where you guys don't have to buy each of the ingredients. That's why we have the herb garden available, you guys. For any of you who are not familiar with our herb garden over at the shop, for any of you who haven't yet visited the shop, or you guys just never really knew what it was, the herb garden, you can basically you can come to our shop, you grab a mortar and pestle, like the one that I use, you know, something like that. Not exactly, but um, oh, that vinegar is getting to me. I'm like, oh. So you come to the shop, you grab a mortar and pestle. We have all of our herbs there on the shelf. So you can basically take all of the herbs that you need. For example, the we have loose sage. We have loose sage at the shop. And the lavender. Oh, you okay? Louis, you just got all types of problems today. My goodness. The lavender we have at the shop as well. You know, so you can mix all of these ingredients, the rosemary and the let's see. Dang, Louis. You okay? What are you eating? What are you eating? Oh, maybe it's the vinegar. He's like, eh. We have all of these things at the shop, so you guys can literally come fill a bag and of all the herbs ingredients that you need. We have big bags for $12. We have small bags for, they're not really small. It's like a medium bag for $6, and then you can do a small portion for $3. So without having to go and buy all of the ingredients separately, you know, like a smudge stick, and, you know, go looking for lavender, and we pretty much have everything for you guys at the shop, that you guys can mix and just pay for your mix without having to buy multiple ingredients. Especially if you're on a budget, it's a better, it's a more cheaper way of you know, doing your spells, and even, you know, getting more herbs, collecting more herbs. We buy them in bulk so that you don't have to, basically. So what I'm gonna do with the coffee is I'm gonna mix it with my henna, and I'm thinking I might even throw some achote seeds in there as well, because these, you guys, these are really good for protection too. These are really good for power. And really like the color. These get like an orange red, and I think I want to kind of put some of that in my hair color. So of course I'm going to pour a little bit of coffee for La Madama first. Then I'm going to mix some of this achote seeds with the coffee that I'm going to be mixing with my henna to create my hair color. Um, so, Trini, if you need me to make you a mix, girl, let me know because the offer is still the same way. If you guys have to order online or order by phone or whatever like that, I can still, if you say, "Oh, I want the mixture of the herbs that you use," let me know because I can make that mixture for you. And if you don't have the time or the want or the whatever to make your own Four Thieves vinegar, I got that as well, girl. I got you. um, so basically, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna mix it. You mix this into a paste, and then you go ahead and apply it to your grays or whatever it is that you want to color. And it's really good for helping your hair grow too. This is not a chemical. I cannot use chemicals in my hair because I have dreadlocks. So this is what I use with the coffee water and I'm gonna try this achote, see what it looks like. I better not come out looking like Ronald McDonald. And then the henna, and that's it. Um, I'm just gonna continue to mix my Four Thieves vinegar. And I'm gonna let this steep for a while. I got the temperature on really, really low, so it's just steeping just to release all the properties. And also to cook the garlic, because you guys do not want to throw raw garlic in. I mean, if you have powdered garlic, cool. Or if you got dehydrated garlic, that'll work too. But if you're gonna use fresh garlic, you want to make sure you cook it a little bit in this vinegar because it'll start to turn colors and it won't be like I like it this color, like this yellow brown. I like it this color, but if you don't cook your garlic, it might end up turning like green or I don't know what color you might get, but you might like that. I mean, do whatever you guys feel called or drawn to do. This is just my recipe. You guys can go ahead and incorporate it into making your own, or you can follow it, or you can just order it from me. That's it. Yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Um, Hopefully this has inspired you. Oh, wait, Mali commented. Oh, Erica said sweet, good to know. Yes. Mali says, I'm obsessed with lavender and sage during the summertime. It keeps a lot of mosquitoes away, but I love the smell combined. Yes. I do love sage and lavender because sage is very earthy smelling. I don't know, for me it kind of smells like, I don't know, it smells grounding for me. But lavender kind of just gives you that brain calmness. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel you on that combination, Molly. That sounds good. Um, let's see. Oh, Mary says, "Hey, hi Nina, did you make the labels on the jars?" Yeah, these labels I was just I was telling oh yeah, I was saying to you guys that these labels you guys can get them at Dollar Tree. Y'all can get these labels there. They have them in, let me see if I can find it. Okay, found it. They have them in the section where like you would find the folders, the office supplies, the school supplies. They have them like hanging like this, and you would almost like not even see them or realize them. But they're paper labels. You get 30 of them for $1, and they have them in pink. And I want to say that they had them in black. I think they had them in black too. I don't know why I didn't get the black ones. Oh, no, this isn't pink. I think it's red. That's probably why. I got a lot of red going on. So I got green with red. That's mainly my thing. Green and red and little bits of purple. Yeah. But, so I grabbed these red ones. And yeah, you guys can find those at Dollar Tree. Wow, awesome. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, no problem, you guys. Oh, Erica said, sorry, I missed the beginning. What do you do with the mixture once it's done? Oh, once it's done, you guys. Oh, no, thank you, Erica. You reminded me because I didn't even say that part. Thank you so much. So once it's done, you would go ahead and strain this You would strain it and store it in a jar. You want to store it in some place where it's not going to be getting direct sunlight because I don't know how it would react with the sun. I know waters you definitely do not want to store in the sunlight, but I think for this too, you would want to go ahead and put it in a cool, dry, um, dark area. So, you would just pour this through a strainer, save the vinegar, and then that vinegar, you can pour it on your front doorstep. You can pour it around your home to protect your home from thieves, to protect it from negative energy. You can use this if there's somebody in your life that you're needing to banish. You can take a photo of them, put it inside of a jar, pour four thieves vinegar in there. You can substitute four thieves vinegar for your urine. Basically, you can substitute it for that. So when I'll have to talk about urine magic on another video, because you can actually use this to mark your territory. Like no, bitch, do not come up in here thinking you're gonna steal from me and thinking you're gonna rob me. So I'm making this for the business, but you can use this for your homes. You can use it for your cars. You can use it for property that you own. You can pretty much use it in whatever, anything that you feel is being threatened of in threat or could possibly become a threat. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Like you want to make sure that you have something to protect yourself and to prevent from something happening. Just because something hasn't happened as of yet, you want to prevent it from happening. So that is the reason for this mixture right here. That is what I'm going to use it for. Again, there are different uses for this. So you can actually use it in healing. You can use it in a lot of different ways. Like if there's somebody that's sick in your family, you can put some Four Thieves vinegar in a spray bottle and spray the bottoms of their feet, so that they can heal and get better. Because that story that I had told y'all with the four thieves, they were able to run around during the plague and not get sick. So this is like this. It's like a recipe that was handed down to be able to get them out of a situation that they were in, to keep them from getting caught. Um, they had passed on this recipe. And the recipe is always different. You guys can use different ingredients. You guys don't have to use what I used. This is just how I do it. And yeah, hopefully I answered all you guys' questions. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Oh, Erica said, oh wait, hold on. Trini said, do you just pour it around the home? Yes, Trini, you can pour it around the home. You can pour it around your car. You would pour it in a counterclockwise motion. If you're wanting to banish and get rid of, you would want to go clockwise or counterclockwise, because this is getting rid of, this is banishing, this is to push out. When you're wanting to bring something in, when you're bringing in protection, if nothing has happened yet at the moment, but you're trying to prevent it, you would go in a clockwise motion. You're bringing protection in. And when you guys are pouring this, also, you guys can state your intentions. If you're already thinking it in your head, but you want to just reinforce it with some words, you guys can go ahead and speak your intentions out loud. You can speak it in your mind. And just make sure you make your intentions very specific, because it's the universe you're talking to, and you want to make sure that you made yourself very clear. So that's it, you guys. I don't know if there's any other questions. Hold on, let me see. Um, oh, Erica says, oh yes, and so simple to make. Love it. Right up my alley. LOL. Yes, it is very simple to make. This is like not, I mean, four ingredients. It's not hard at all. So yeah. All right, you guys. Well, this has been my video and my recipe to Four Thieves vinegar. If you guys enjoyed this and would like to see more of these videos and my recipes, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for continuing the love and support. And I will see you guys at the next video. Blessed be.